Hi, my people. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining the JD4K family. Here, me, Judge Desire for Knowledge. I'm here again with my TV show, My Truth Real Talk. So, again, I'm back with the same subject, a continuation of Opportunists 2, Part 2. Marrying for Citizenship. The last time we actually taped that was I was in the Dominican Republic near the oceans. As you see now, I am home in the beautiful nature of my deck, backyard, and enjoying life. And I do miss the Caribbean, but I'll be back soon. Either way, I'm coming to you to let you know that I was not able to finish it really, so I wanted to just add to it because it was a strong wind day and the waves were so strong that I didn't think you guys could hear me and what I was saying. So I'm just going to do a short review about it and add my other two parts to it that I wanted to establish through this show. So thank you for joining me, Judge Desire for Knowledge, on My Truth Real Talk. This Saturday it will be taped, so sorry, I have important stuff to take care of, and so I'm taping this ahead, and it will be on at 3 p.m. So either way, I'm here, and my shows are about, especially My Truth Real Talk, are about things, situations, discussions, and people that you want to discuss about on this show as a dialogue, obviously, when it gets big, and to discuss, debate and see where you all are at with certain and specific information, and we could share together. We could dislike together. It doesn't matter. The point is that we're getting together, healing each other, healing one another, bringing good vibrations, and there's nothing here for me is going to be about bad. Yes, we do have bad in the world, and so how we counter that is by talking about it, acknowledging it, and moving forward and upward. So as long as we're doing so, we're elevating to a higher vibration within ourselves, and that's really important because no one wants to be on a hate, a hate binge and stuff like that. It doesn't serve our purpose here. So this is what my show is about, that I could reach out to people, send you a message, the message needed to be sent to you on every day. If it's what you like to hear, a topic, go and join, subscribe, share, and like, and you'll be able to see what topics you're interested in. And if you're not interested in that topic, you don't have to see it. No one's being forced. I just want to get the message out to help those that do need it. And I also have a monthly every fourth week of a month, the ending of the month is my legal matters, and that's where the spiritual judge and spiritual court comes together. Last month was evictions, court procedures, and what happened there was I detailed the few steps of what you need to do. However, I'm thinking for my next Saturday show, if I don't make it, it probably will be Friday, because Saturday, I believe, is past October. So, no, I think it's next Friday that I'll be putting my legal matters on. I plan to do evictions part 2, but this one is tenants' rights. So if you need any information on tenants' rights, then come see that show as well. Every Saturday, 3 p.m. All right, so I'm going to conclude with this specific show is about marrying opportunists who marries for citizenship. Now, we get a lot of those out here now, especially foreigners who seek tourists as friendships or visit the United States and they're the tourists seeking out citizens, vice versa, whichever way. This is actually how it occurs. That people come together to either manipulate people, get them married. Like I said in my other show, these people get married to falsify to the immigration that they're actually marrying for love when they're not marrying for love. And so basically when this occurs, these people are either, like I put in part one, they're either being paid to do so, which is illegal, people, it is illegal, or they are agreeing to do it to get something out of it. Be warned that sometimes you may not get what you want out of it. Not only is it illegal, but this person can now, either female or male, can now actually take your assets from you. That's something huge, and in order for you to understand that you might get this citizenship and years down the line, and it doesn't take long. They have a certain amount of time so that immigration is off their backs, and then they'll divorce you and take it all, unless, like I stated in the last one, you have a prenup. So I'm just recapping that. You have a prenup set and you really believe this is love, I suggest you get a prenup. If it's something you're arranging to falsify, please don't do it. And be very careful of falsifying documents and doing this for foreigners, because sometimes they try to convince immigrations that it's real when it's not. And if you know it's not real, you're going to pay too. You can do fine and a jail time, like I stated in my first Opportunist part one. Marrying for citizenship, and also there's a way that they can actually siphon your money from you. And this part of this session is not going to be about whether they married for love or not. This part is that sometimes these opportunists are usually in a relationship with someone already from their country, their own country, or even married, under common law, so or whatever. Once that significant other finds out, if they're not already in it together to scheme you, the citizen, the United States citizen, or whatever, then these people, if the spouse does not know about it, eventually this can turn into something really bad, because the spouse was now flunked out of his family. Him or her now are no longer a family, and this gets them disgruntled and scorned, and it's a deceit that's done. But I've seen that in the family court. I'm sorry, not even family court, the Bronx court. I believe it's the Grand Concourse Bronx Supreme. Every year has this, not a parade, but a gathering of women that wear bridal gowns in remembrance of immigrants that came here doing this scheme of either leaving their family behind and not letting them know they're not coming back, and they marrying here and become citizens with their new family or new husband and create a family. Well, these are all women that have been killed by the spouse. Though I don't know if any men being killed, but I know women have. And so they do this every year. I'm not sure when in the summer. I think it's June, and it's considered Domestic Violence Day or something. And I won't mention which country is prevalent, because there's no need. Just being a foreigner and coming from a third world country itself, these are people that are going to do what they need to do for themselves and not, care about anyone else's deed. But then it can lead to murder, domestic violence. And as I said, this Domestic Violence Day is done in the Bronx, because their spouses usually illegally come over to the United States. Somehow they get here, they find them, and they kill them. Either on their wedding day. There's stories you can look up. I've seen one years ago, don't quote me, it was on the lady's wedding day to her new husband. Then there was one in the beauty shop. Husband came, found her, and killed her. Most recent one was the Opportunist in my part one, where I stated that just recently in the Bronx, a woman took her husband for everything he had, and a child died at her daycare. So everything was opened up legally to find out that marriage was not made on good will. And so this was her way of getting money to build her own business and leave him eventually with nothing. So, there's many stories out there about opportunists, and we need to protect ourselves and not be so desperate for love. Like, wait until the time is right. Don't rush into stuff with people just because they seem exotic from another country, or just because they're new to you. It's beautiful to embrace all cultures. That's true, but you gotta really not jump into something serious right away, because if it's not true love and there's a motive to it, then you'll pay the consequences, or they'll pay the consequences, or you both may pay the consequences. But this is actually what's been happening in our country for years, especially the United States, because a lot of people want to become United States citizens in order to work here and make the money that we have, not knowing that it's hard work here and it takes a lot of experience and skills just to get a real decent position or career. Now, when you're not, the other scenario is that when your partner knows that you're going out there to seek to marry someone illegally without that person knowing, or so-called fall in love or scam someone into marriage so that you could come back and fulfill your purpose in your country as a citizen. And there are some spouses that will wait for that. Okay, so that's when you're being fooled by both the family from the other country, and the person who's initiating the offer. So you got to be really careful, because they can scam you out of money and live better and be away, and no one can touch them unless there's laws that can, strong, long arm of law that can actually go, arm of law that can actually go from country to country. So, to get people and make them pay for what they do in the United States, or keep them from ever coming back to the United States. But yeah, these scenarios are really not cool. Like, once they go back, if they have an agreement with their spouse to now make a bigger plan, because they have now done what they need to do by getting papers done in the United States, whichever way they've done it, now they plan to have that person be able to visit, because they're married now as husband and wife, or their intention is they're a relative, or whatever the case may be. Now this person has access to come in and out of the United States legally, if given the permission to do so. So these are the things we have to be very careful about. It's not that we don't want anyone in the United States, we just don't want people scammed to come here for no good to scam other people. There's a big difference of wanting to become a United States citizen or wanting to scam a United States citizen. So this is what I wanted to talk about today, because like I said, it's illegal, and some of these partners come to the America scorned. Some of these partners that have been scorned from a person's country, that they had left the family and all. Like I said, these situations do happen and occur, that they go out to destroy. So just keep in mind that if something looks too good, it usually is. And this message here is not worth, the message here is, it's not worth the money in all the world, to take away your dignity, your self-respect, and your life. So just to be like the Joneses. I mean, that's what it is. Everybody wants to be them. Sad but true. Anyway, so I'm glad I was able to get this out today. Next Saturday will be another subject. You can comment below, like, share, hit the notification button so that you can see what topics I come up with that when I get on. And if you like it, you watch it. And please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate all of you here. And until the next one, blessings. Ciao. See ya.